A really powerful view of what entrepreneurs do is they are people who are able to shape and engage resources beyond those that they immediately control. That idea at heart is a core insight of the power of networks. If you think about Silicon Valley for a minute, famously, you probably have seen the images of the PayPal mafia, those 7 colleagues who a long time ago created PayPal and then went on to have very successful entrepreneurial ventures, shaping a wide range of ventures in everything as different as LinkedIn, the network platform, to Tesla, Elon Musk's most recent ventures, and many others along the way. That imagery said, though, that idea of the PayPal mafia reminded us that networks are often about trust and coordination and working together. The core issue in general for all entrepreneurs is information about what's a good idea, who to partner with, how to protect your IP, how to protect your intellectual property and the core insights you have, but also how to work together, how to build a market, how to begin to go beyond the initial ideas of the venture and to let those ideas take shape. The kinds of linkages you have, the kind of linkages you invest energy in can be as important as the capital you have, as important as the power of the idea that you're building. So this idea that says entrepreneurs fundamentally work together has a long history. A very long time ago, the French scientist Blaise Pascal said, "Chance favors the prepared mind." More recently, the innovation guru Steven Johnson said, "Chance favors the connected mind." What are they saying there? They're saying there is irreducible ambiguity and irreducible uncertainty in many kinds of activities, particularly in new ventures. So getting things done there for Pascal was involving preparation, being ready to find opportunity, being ready to find chance, and then leverage that and take advantage of it. For Steven Johnson, being able to find opportunity is about being connected. And Johnson is very good in his work on where good ideas come from, to remind us the core insight from network science is that diversity of ties is very, very important for the richness of ideas success and for connecting and for building resource relationships that matter. Most of us, too much of the time, spend time and energy on people who are very similar to us in one way or another. So that core insight says, for lots of reasons, comfort, familiarity, trust, social location, we tend to know people who are similar to us in a variety of ways. And that's one of the first and kind of core principles I'd like you to think about today. How do you begin to build in more variety into who you talk to, who you learn from, who you approach for funding? One of our alumni from Oxford, a guy named Brendan Baker now, who's very established in the Valley, now at Ridge Venture Capital, for his MBA thesis did a very interesting study. He mapped, using electronic media data, a number of ventures and the patterns of interaction and communication that characterized their very early efforts to secure initial funding and initial venture capital. And he showed that the ventures that had more plural network ties were in the long term more successful, both in raising capital and going on to build a venture. And so as an entrepreneur, you're always keeping in mind that back and forth, where you benefit and how you harvest the benefits of those ties, but also how you invest back in the work and activities and aspirations of others.